All right. Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations and the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall. And this is your weekly foresight for July 5th through the 11th. And I know it's been a while since I've been live, but Michael and I are having a staycation. And during this staycation, we are just remodeling. So we're doing it all ourselves. So it's taken a little bit of time and away from other things. It's going to be a couple more weeks before I go live, but this week in particular, I didn't just want to post something because the energies are crazy right now. They are all over the place, and I've been hearing some pretty negative outlooks, especially for this weekend. And I know I've already done the weekly energy foresight for Independence Day, which is tomorrow for the United States. It is July 4th, but I'm hearing some pretty negative things going around out there. And what I really want to focus on is keeping the positive light going, keeping the positive thoughts, the positive ideas, not only about just tomorrow, but even if you're not in the United States, just keeping a positive outlook, a positive thought process towards this new world that we've created. It's a good new world. It's for the highest and best good. And we really need to focus on what we want to intend because it's not completely formed. There's some chaotic energies. Some people are not okay with change. And so that's what you're feeling, sensing, and seeing out there is this whole thought of just chaos being out there. And we don't need to put our attention solely on that. We can focus on what it is that we're intending, focus on the good and true aspects. We don't need to listen to all the chaos and all of the stuff that isn't good, that isn't for our highest and best good, isn't for the world that you want to create, whether that's that world and that energy is the creation that is inside of you or the world outside of you. It's all energy. And we are creating this beautiful world, not only for ourselves, but for others as well. And I'm going to talk about the energy that has been going on this past week. And of course, we've got Mercury in retrograde right now, which is creating that feeling of moving backwards or being stuck, not moving forward. And so it does feel a little muddy, a little stuck. And that's okay because during Mercury retrogrades, we're supposed to be focusing on those rewords, the revisiting, the reworking, the reawakening, which is going on anyway, but then it's doubled with that. The energies, I'm telling you, are just chaotic right now. And so that makes you feel chaotic. So especially if you're an empath or someone that feels different energies, you're going to feel it. And you're not crazy. You're not losing your mind. You are seriously feeling all of those energies of Mother Gaia, of other people, of just all this change, and even within yourself. So you're feeling all this chaos from the cosmos and from everything else. So just know that you're feeling it, and a lot of other empaths and people that are sensitive are feeling them as well. And you may think they're coming from you, but a lot of times it's really not coming from you. It's coming from everything else being in chaos. Now I'm going to start by doing the energy foresight so that we can get to that. And that's going to explain a lot of what's going on. But then I'm going to shift and start talking about the energies that are coming up with the full buck, rose, hay, guru moon. So this moon is a full moon, which creates new beginnings, the new starts, the seeing of things unfolding. But we've also got a lunar eclipse. So along with all of those energies, and let me tell you, it is an Capricorn again. So we're looking at home and emotions. So physical and spiritual. So we've got all of this stuff going on, but there again, let's start with let's start with first things first. Let's start with this week's general reading, and that is through the Paulina Tarot, and that's by Paulina Cassidy. And the card that came up was the Knight of Wands. See if it comes in a little bit better. There we go. The Knight of Wands. All right, so let me read to you what came through during the reading. So this again is July 5th through the 11th. The Knight of Wands came to tell us that this week is going to feel like you are rushing ahead, strong and purposeful in the direction of your dreams. This can be a good thing if you are also aware of any stones in your path that may become stumbling blocks. Move forward full steam, but be aware of any drama and chaos that seems to arise out of nowhere, trying to take you off course of your goals. Know this is just temporary. This is all about the chaos going on and is exacerbated by this full buck moon, the lunar eclipse, and Mercury still in retrograde. What he's telling you also is to breathe deep because all is well. You can still move forward full steam ahead because you're going to probably feel kind of energized with all these things going on. But just be aware of any chaos or stumbling blocks that may come up that may start to creep in, and just let them go. Breathe through it. Even if you start feeling a little troubled, breathe through it. Go in your heart space. Make sure this is still the way that we're supposed to be moving, and then move forward. Your goals are at the end of this, and so we're just moving ahead. So what I also want to talk about is the midweek and end week, because these cards, I really was drawn to the light. I really wanted to go with the light. I almost picked up the goddess, but that didn't feel strong enough of light. But I also thought of protection, because we are going through what feels like chaos, and it feels like we are absorbing that chaos. So I chose the Archangel Michael cards, and I really felt like these were going to give us a little bit more insight on what we can do to protect us and to really tap into that light that the angels are offering to us. So for midweek, which is, let's see, it is the 5th through the 8th. So July 5th through the 8th. And Archangel Michael's coming to let us know we need to spend more time outdoors. What happens when we go outdoors? We ground, we heal, we can hear inspiration, we can just soak up the energy of that peace and tranquility and the gentleness of nature of itself. The prayer for this card says, "Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature." When you're able to connect with nature and you're able to ground, you're able to hear the messages that are coming to you easier, more effortlessly. Plus, with that grounding, you're able to kind of release all the anxiety. So it's a healing type of energy. Even though you're filling up your batteries, you're able to release and let go of those things that are feeling like they're weighing you down or are creating the chaos or disturbance that feels like it's going on around you. Now for end week, which is the 8th through the 11th. So July 8th through the 11th, we're looking at your home is protected by angels. You may feel like you're, even in your home, you are not safe sometimes, especially for people that live in very high chaos areas. what we're going to need to do is just tap into Archangel Michael, because he already knows. He's given us the idea that our home is protected. No matter what the chaos seems to be going on around us, we can sit in the fact that we are being divinely guided and divinely protected. And this card is letting you know that your home is protected by angels, no matter where that is. And the prayer says, "My prayer, Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes." Always know that you can tap into the angels' guidance. You can tap into the angels' peace and tranquility. You can tap into Archangel Michael's protection, and you can ask them to come and surround your home, even surround you with a bubble of light that will keep you protected. And each and every person that your thoughts touch can be protected by this same energy as well. And what I want to talk about now is the energy that is swirling about. Now, you'll have to forgive me. I did write it down on my phone just because I really wanted to get all of this down. And there was a lot because, like I said, it's not only this Mercury retrograde. We're talking Mercury retrograde. We're talking the full moon, and not only the full moon, but we're talking about this eclipse. So it's all going on at the same time, and we're feeling it. And I've heard some pretty not nice things that are supposed to go on this week, but just know that you are divinely guided. There's light and love surrounding you, encompassing you, filling you full, and you are protected by these angels and by source, the universe, whatever words you associate with God or the creator. Just know that that is divinely given to you as well by them, that it is first and foremost your divine right to be protected, to be able to tap into that angel guidance as well.